Uh, Fine, Krishna. So you have asked me, how can I check my eligibility, right? Now, so it is very simple. See, normally any university or college definitely looks for good academics, but there will be some students who might not have fared well in their academics, but they are genuine and serious students, right? So in those cases, probably what I try to do is I try to assess him or her their seriousness about further studies. It may not be abroad, even in India. If they want to study, they have to put some effort, right? And I try to evaluate that. Now, let's say I'm not saying that you might have scored 50% or less, but I do get some students um, who have who have passed on a borderline, or they're just around 50%, right? And they are serious students, so I have to help them as well. So what I try to do is I try to understand where they have gone wrong in their previous studies. I'll ask them, if you're really serious, then I can help you, right? If not, don't waste your money or your parents' money, right? So if they are serious, now what I try to figure out is if he or she, do they have many backlogs? If they have, let's say, if you have scored 50%, and then in your BTech again you have got 70-80 backlogs, it doesn't make sense, and your profile will not suit to any university, and it will be a very cumbersome task, and I'll be giving you a wrong hope saying that you'll be able to apply. Okay, and unfortunately there are some organizations or agents who do that. I'm not against them, but that is their way of doing a business. But as I said, I'm into the business to give my opinion and to give them a proper direction to build a career out of what they are going to invest, right? And studying abroad would take lifetime expenses of their parents as well, so you have to be very cautious, right? So now coming to matching your profile, let's say you are a student, you have got 50% of what we are talking about, and let's say you have got 2 or 3 backlogs, which is fine, okay, and that you can justify in your statement of purpose or in your statement of intent, why you want to study, okay, why you want to pursue your career abroad, and then you have to carefully choose the universities, and which of course we will be doing that and helping you finding the right college or university which matches your profile, okay. And then you have to be serious about what you are going to do further, and definitely I would appreciate you follow our instructions. See, most of the time what happens is you might have gone to different consultancies, but my advice would be, you have to check who is giving you a proper advice. I'm not saying they might be telling you or giving you a wrong information, but as an individual you have to start evaluating the information what you have received from different people, okay. And that's where you understand which is the right consultancy, or who is a genuine person also, right? Now once I evaluate your profile, once I check your eligibility criteria, then I might suggest you a different country. Now with let's say 50%, you may not be eligible for a top ranked university. I may have to look for I don't say average university, but at least a decent university which can absorb you, and where you also get benefited by studying your masters or a degree over there, right? And I take all these precautions before I come to a conclusion and give you the options, okay. Now you have to see, that's the reason, I also ask my students or the people who come for a counseling to get their all the documents and be, as I'm going to be transparent with you, you have to be transparent with me as well, so that it will be genuine, okay, and the process can be smooth. And once we put the application, once the admission is underway, and once and if the university or the college asks you about further documents which you may have hid it without even telling me, then it could be a problem to both of us. I will not be able to support you, right? And let's say by any chance you get an offer letter from the university also, okay, it would be a problem for your visa. So I don't want you to do that, right? So you be transparent, I be transparent, I will help you the best possible ways where you can fit and where you can start your career, you can build your future in that particular country, right? So see, that's where both are responsible. It's not just my responsibility to give you a clear picture. On the other side, it will be your responsibility also to put forth the things what you have about your academics, about your family, right? And then it becomes easier for us to understand each other, and then we can go ahead with a proper counseling and consulting phase of it. Okay, fine.